So, hey, yo, what's up? Here is the second in my fictional ladies A to Z kind of thing I'm trying to get through. So this is B. This is B for Bayonetta. Bayonetta is a video game character by Platinum Games and Sega. She first came out in 2009, I think. Um, and she is a shape-shifting, gun-wielding witch who can summon demons with her hair, because that's a talent everybody wants. So here I'm thumbnailing an idea for combining the promo images for Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2. I'm referencing Pamela Horton for the face shot because she's like the perfect Bayonetta. She's brilliant. And I'll link her below because she's just really, really cool and a 100% lovely person that everybody should know. And so this is just me going in and doing a more detailed sketch, working out the placements of everything. And yeah, you can kind of see my iPad reference that Bayonetta wears this leather latex suit, so I get to play about with making things shiny this time, which is a very good skill to have for comics and doing things for comic books or comic book characters, because a lot of their costumes are very shiny, reflective materials. So yeah, again, I'm just tracing through my bigger sketch onto some marker paper. And so this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the sketch rather than do the Copics first and then line it on top. Which I did last time, which was quite a difficult mistake because then I was trying to I was trying to add in details that weren't really there when I was lining it afterwards. So this time I'm getting all of the details put in, and then I can then I can shade inside the lines, and hopefully this way I will find it easier. If not, I can just go back to the other way. It doesn't really matter too much, does it? So I'm quite pleased with some of the lining. I think some of it looks alright, and then some parts I'm definitely not pleased with, and it ends up looking quite messy, and I think I should have just spent a bit more time, do it a bit more smoothly, and more able to get it more precise. I'm just lining in a Pigma Micron, and yeah, I quite like them. They're quite smooth. I think they're just like the typical industry standard. I don't know off the top of my head, but I think that's what most artists are using. I was quite annoyed with myself. I think I messed up a bit on that, and lined to the wrong bit. But what can you do? So I really enjoyed shading in the face and her eyes, especially. I think it actually came out all right in the end, and I was quite pleased with it in general. The amount of details I wasn't able to include, just because I'm not confident enough with the pens, and I was a bit annoyed with myself about that. But that'll get better as I go along, and I'll be able to make things how I want them to look, rather than being a bit of a marker mess. Like, you see how I have to go back over everything a million times just because I'm not confident enough that first time to put down the darkness I actually need down. And I wasn't very pleased with how I did the costume. It was alright, but it could have looked 1,001 times better. And the her talisman on the necklace, just really, please ignore that. It's a bit terrible. I'll get better, I promise. If I just keep saying that, that'll be fine. So I wasn't best pleased with her hair. It's not the worst I've done, but again, I'm not confident enough with the markers to put down to like use the right hand motions to get them highlight lines really well. But yeah, that'll come with time and practice, really. It's about the only thing I think that will improve that. And yeah, so I quite like some of the face. Um, and I feel like if I had lined it better, it would look better. There's a lot of details I ended up missing out and messing up. Um, but yeah, I'll get better at them, which is the main thing. I quite like the amount of detail I put into the chain. Looking at it now, it seems unnecessary detail, and I could have missed out most of that step if I'd just done it on the first few and then faded it backwards. But I think it could have been effective. And again, looking at this now, it looks very messy. And the talisman is completely wonky, and yeah, please just don't look at it. It's just not a good time. And sorry, this voiceover's been all over the place. I've been pretty ill. My voice isn't too great right now, and yeah, I'm just not having a good time.